Welcome back. My mental health is not the best these days. Not the best is an understatement. This place does something to me, like deep, ingrained. It triggers me. It tingles like this deep animalistic side of me that makes me want to hurt people. And I think that's because this place is angering. It's saddening. For the past 15 minutes, I've been sitting in the parking lot of a laundromat. I need to do laundry today. But when I pulled up, I saw a very questionable character with his life in a shopping cart standing out front, harassing customers and their dogs and just doing random, weird, drugged out shit. I sat here watching, considering whether or not I should go inside the laundromat, whether I should drive across town to the other laundromat. And I just am incredulous. Like, it's just mind-boggling that these things are normal here. And I'm realizing why I was in such a horrific mental state when I left Washington State. Why I was passing out, why I was having panic attacks, why I was such an angry person. And I thought that it was the desert that saved me. I thought that it was the quiet seclusion, the nomadic community that saved me. But I'm starting to think it was just being away, not necessarily where I landed, but just being away from places like this, where you see sadness and drug use and mental degradation and just horrific things that humans do to other humans and that humans do to themselves every single day. I'm actually, let me look. I'm very close to, now that I realize, the same place where I was, where I saw those other two dead bodies, or possible dead bodies. And this is supposed to be a nice neighborhood, but there's not really anywhere safe out here. I felt comfortable when I went to the coast. That was it so far. And ironically, I'm staying out here as long as possible to make as much money as possible. And that was one of the things that I had decided didn't serve me well in my previous life, where I made quite a bit of money. I mean, I made a decent salary for a single woman in Seattle. I made pretty good money. But I realized, like, chasing the dollar wasn't serving me well. And I don't think it is this time. I have blown through my savings. I'm almost to the end of them, and I don't know what's next. But I may have to just suck it up and suffer until next summer, when I can go out and make money again. I say that to people who have the normal 9 to 5. They're like, what? Why can't you make money in the winter? So for anyone new, or if I haven't explained, I'm trying to live a snowbird life. I live in a RV nomad mecca in the winter. And I could make money there. I have quite a few side hustles, but I don't make a lot of money. Like, I basically make enough to pay my mortgage. So I can survive. I'm just not thriving, and I'm not putting anything into savings. My goal this summer was to get my CNA certification so that I can do travel nursing assistant work in the summers, because the summers are too hot in the desert. And that way I could make money and put a little in my savings. So my goal was to go to school this summer. Not my goal, but what ended up happening was I went to school this summer. And then I got hired, and I decided I wanted to make cash because it's under the table cash, which is great. But I don't know if it's worth my sanity, because every day I'm exhausted, and every day I have to fight myself. I have to restrain myself from not flipping out on people, because I see so much stuff wrong, and it's not in my nature to not say anything. When I see someone committing a crime, when I see someone harassing another person, it's quite possible I could get shot or get my ass kicked, but I can't just sit there and watch it and say nothing. How do you do that? How do you watch a woman in a parking lot get her ass beat by a man, or get verbally abused by a man, and just drive out of the parking lot ignoring it? How the fuck do you do that? I cannot. I have been that person, that I've been harassed, I've been abused, and people didn't say anything. And that's just not okay to me. Everyone's out for themselves, and that's not how we're going to move forward as humans. It's just not. But it's also not safe. Realistically, it's not safe. There's a huge, which I didn't even know. Like, I don't even think about gangs anymore. Who thinks about gangs? People are still in gangs. But when I was in school, the city that the school was in, there was a huge gang community. And after, sorry, I keep yawning. I'm very exhausted. After watching a lot of things go down, I just realized this is not safe for me to be chasing people in my cars, to be saying something, to be walking up to people and confronting people, because I could very well die. And for my mental health, it's not safe. So what might be easier for me is to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. Because it's not going to change, because everyone else is not doing anything. And it's just really stressing me out. Feeling safe is number one for me. Safe mentally, safe emotionally, and safe physically. I don't feel safe here. I didn't feel safe here before, and that's why I left. And I feel safe at home. I think it means I have to go. I have my test for my state certification in 2 weeks. If I pass, I'm probably just gonna leave, which is gonna be unfortunate, because I would like to be here for my client. But this is pulling me back into a place that I fought really hard to get out of. I fought really hard to get out of the severe depression that this place left me with. I just know it's not for me. So, I'm going to walk into this laundromat, do my motherfucking... I don't know. I'm not walking into this laundromat. Who am I kidding? I'm going to drive to the other side of fucking town, completely out of the way, and go to a laundromat that feels safer, that has clean restrooms. We're so far out of the 2 times that I've been there, I haven't seen random crazy drugged out people outside. Also, it has good reviews online, so yeah. I just feel myself sinking, and I can see it, like, physically, because all I'm doing is eating very unhealthy things. And I've been able to travel healthy in the past, but with lack of sleep and lack of ability to cook because I'm in my SUV, I'm just gaining like nobody's business, and I'm not doing enough physical things to sustain the extra calories that I'm intaking because I'm so tired and I'm so busy. So I'm just not in a good place. And I think that means in all ways, not in a good place physically. I don't like it here. And I'm very happy that I have a place to call home to go to. So I'm probably going to go there. As long as I pass my test. This is turning into a big fucking whiny ramble, and I don't want that. I'm going to try and think of something meaningful instead of just bitching about my current circumstances for my next episode. Thanks for listening.